Send it, kids!
We just go all in.
Oh, we got contact! Whoa, buddy! Ryan Tuerck, one of the most insane runs we've ever seen.
Well, this is it. This is the defining moment of the season. We've been fighting nail and tooth all year long. If we want to win and clinch this championship, the time is now. The season has been very much a roller coaster ride with some serious highs and some serious lows.
James Dean gets the win.
We lost it.
It's about getting back to my highest level of performing. I've been in this hole before. I've come out of this rabbit hole before. Last time was last year at this exact point. Now it's about replicating that and bringing out our A game.
Oh man, look at that backdrop. There is not a cloud in the sky, but we're gonna make some of our own. That's right, we are here at Utah Motorsports Campus, and we're kicking things up. This is round 7 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship.
The next 2 races are arguably the most important of the year. What we really need is a win.
And Aasbø will get the win.
I still just go into every round, just kind of that clear head and just ready to attack it and do the best we can, you know?
Ryan Tuerck gets the win.
You know, we're here to compete, and we have a great crew and we have a great time doing this, but we're definitely working for it. And we're putting our blood, sweat, and tears into this.
Here we go, Fredric Aasbø out front, Travis Reeder in the chase position. Here goes Fredric Aasbø, big swing across the nose of Travis Reeder.
Now I'm tense and I'm driven and I'm hungry to do well.
Is he the GOAT? Is he gonna get a 4th championship? Will he be the first ever 4-time champion? But Fredric Aasbø, I mean, it was like he was on rails.
Good job, Freddie. That's pretty dynamic.
Fredric Aasbø gets the win.
No easy matchup in this sport, you know? They're all rippers, and I'm just happy to finally start to find some sort of groove.
All right, bud. How do you feel at the tire pressure we spent it at?
That tire pressure's aggressive but good. Aggressive but good. Car feels f***ing solid right now, dude.
Here we go, coming down the pipe. Ryan Tuerck, a little Monty entry. Castro gets right to him on initiation. Oh, we got contact.
Castro actually bumped me, so I definitely felt him right there breathing down my neck. It's all good. We were able to recoup and run a strong lap after that.
And there we go. Ryan Tuerck gets the win.
All right, we got the win. We're moving forward, boys.
We are one battle deep in the Great 8. Who is Matt Field going to be going against? Is it Fredric, the Norwegian Hammer Aasbø, or Ryan Tuerck?
It's only like maybe once or twice a year, you know? He's probably got it up on me, for sure, over the years anyways. But we didn't even know.
Fredric Aasbø, notably 3-time champion. Ryan Tuerck, just one of those drivers that's always part of the dialogue.
Car feels solid. We're all in. Hopefully it's enough.
They might be homies right now, but they might be fighting later. Big initiation there from Fredric Aasbø. Massive angle from that Toyota GR Supra into that first outside zone. Now transitioning into the second. The big wide sweeper. Ryan Tuerck almost has to pedal it back a little bit, but now he finds that proximity.
Look how much execution there was at the beginning of outside zone 2.
Ryan Tuerck trying to grind the door, roasting him up through that final outside zone.
There's nothing I could do at that point on that line.
Just try to get your heart rate down and chill. In the chase, just don't let them get away. Copy that.
Lights extinguished through that start chicane, and we got a clean start. Here we go.
You can't care about the point situation or trying to help your teammate out.
Aasbø gets a bit lost in the smoke there, has to back off. Tuerck starts taking off.
I'm a driver, and I'm out there to drive for a podium, drive for a win. I'm not there to sacrifice an entire event. We only have 8 of them for my teammate to potentially go on to a podium. You know, it's just not one of those things.
One can only advance.
Freddie, you gotta watch these videos, dude.
What happened is I got too close on him, and then I had to check up, and then he took off.
You didn't get too close, you could have stayed on him. That's my point. What do you mean check up? Like, how did you gotta hit him? I don't know, but when you check up like that, it runs over. Like, literally, at that point, it was the end of the run.
This is a tough one for the judges here.
Ryan Tuerck upsets Fredric Aasbø, second in points, and that is huge for Chelsea Denofa and Matt Field. So absolutely shocking and shaking up the point standings.
There's never anything that's going to be said like I did something wrong, because that's not the way it is, and that's not the way Steph runs the team. There's never going to be, hey Ryan, we need you to take a dive on this one. You know what I mean? There's never going to even be any hint to any of that from not any one person on the team. That's not how it is. That's not how it will be, and that's definitely not in anyone's DNA on the team, because they wouldn't expect us to ever do that to them if we were on the other side.
What a day, huh? Our driver. It's like I forgot the basics of drifting. I just lack of focus on, like, I'm not ahead of what's going on. I'm catching up to what's going on.
Here we go. Our first battle of our final four. Ryan Tuerck versus Matt Field.
Matt has just had a really great year where he has had a lot of good luck, and his team's been working hard, and they definitely deserve to be where they're at, but we don't change the plan at all. We just go out there and do what we do, and hopefully that's enough to get us a win.
Here we go, baby.
He got away from me on the entry, so I couldn't just like nudge up and get right on his door, and it totally screwed me because I was already entering at that point in time.
Yeah, he has his throttle up right before he grabs the handbrake. He goes straight in, he's gonna gap me, yes, for sure.
Focus on your lap right now. Just keep pushing.
Pretty good mimicking effect by Tuerck in the chase.
Ryan Tuerck gaining some proximity.
Now he's really putting the pressure on Matt Field.
I ended up closing the gap towards the end and applying a decent amount of pressure, but it's just not what we wanted.
Matt Field, we'd love another win under his belt. That would close the gap between him and Denofa.
Try to get your heart rate back down. Gonna drive like you belong here.
Yes.
You believe you can win this event.
Fucking know it.
Like, I was definitely feeling it. Things were good,
Here we go, Ryan Tuerck coming out of that start chicane.
and I knew he was going to be right on my door. Sure enough.
Right out of the gate, he's in the pocket, follows Tuerck right through that inside clip.
Good aggressive transition from Ryan Tuerck, but Matt Field cannot be shaken. That Corvette right there in the rear view.
You can see the consistency from Tuerck doing a very high-level lead run here.
Field and Tuerck in his last outside zone, ripping past the fans.
That was a huge pressured attack from Matt Field in the beginning.
Exactly what I asked you to do, you did. I have no idea which way this is going to go because it was like two good leads and two decent chases, you know what I mean?
And Matt Field gets the win. So Field advances on to the finals.
Fourth place finish it was. Again. Shaking it off, you can only do so much before it really starts getting to you.
Podium eludes me once again.
You know, being the bridesmaid on the podium sucks. I mean, finishing fourth place is unsuccessful.
Chelsea Denofa gets the win!
At least you're sipping champagne for second and third, and you have something to celebrate.
Every October, when I pull into Riverdale Speedway, I always have to like stop, look at the grandstands, and take a photo. There's something about this place.
The House of Drift is such a special place for, I think, all the drivers. Like, this is where it all started.
All the hype, all the legendary drivers that have drifted here, and seeing all the titans of the sport get crowned here, you know, it's a special place.
And your winner is Fredric, the Norwegian Hammer Aasbø!
For me, it was like jaw-dropping. When I came here to drive, it was just like, holy crap. Part of that is related to the fact that it's the last round of the year. It's the craziest track that we have. It's like the gnarliest track that we have.
This place, this track, is kind of like a gladiator ring. It goes south real quick. These walls are unforgiving. They do not budge. I know from experience. Really nothing to lose here. So people end up pushing too hard.
The goal today is to work on the things that we have control over, which is making sure that Fredric's in the right mindset. He knows what he's going up against as far as competition, making sure the car is reliable and set up well so Freddie can drive it well. So like those typical things. The goals don't change any other weekend.
Freddie still has a shot at the championship mathematically. It's definitely going to be a tough one, and a lot of things would have to go right, and a lot of things would have to go wrong for a lot of drivers for that to happen. But you know, there's still that hope.
We have an all-Toyota battle stepping up here. Jonathan Castro, Toyota GR86, Dominican's finest. And then you got Fredric Aasbø, three-time defending champ mathematically. He is quite a distance behind. Aasbø's 81 points behind our leader.
The funny thing about drifting is that if you have an unbroken streak against someone, it doesn't reduce the pressure.
Look at that. Fredric Aasbø in the chase. I mean, this is just very uncharacteristic of what we've seen from Fredric Aasbø. So here we go.
I don't think you need to push so much on the entry. You just need to kind of stay close to him and do a decent chase behind him.
Okay, copy.
Big angle there. Look at locked and loaded. We talked about how Castro just has these moments of greatness, and there is one right now. I mean, the car was just so settled. There goes Fredric Aasbø. Talk about that smoke. You know, oh, and Fredric Aasbø pushes, goes through the wall. Fredric Aasbø gets out of shape. Very uncharacteristic of the Norwegian Hammer, and Castro is putting on one heck of a show out front.
What a way to open the top 32 here.
Did you guys touch a little bit, Freddie? Repeat? Did you guys touch at all?
I was in my own head. I pushed a little bit harder than I had to. I knew he had a fast car. I knew we were not where we wanted to be with car setup.
Here we go, Fredric Aasbø in the Supra out front.
Still few slightly tight on the bank. Copy that.
Set ablaze, Castro initiation. He drops down low. That's not exactly where you want to be. Maybe the car got a little bit of damage there on that first run. Big angle for Freddie. That was a crazy transition.
It's a lot harder getting your second and third championship, I think. Because the first one, you're fighting for it. You're so hungry. After that, you're just defending.
Transition was amazing from Fredric Aasbø, trying to shake Castro off his tail.
To back it up, to have all it takes to get even better and grow with the sport, it's so hard.
Freddie was aggressive. That was a gangster flick past that inside clip.
I think we made a mistake of thinking that this season would be similar to last year.
A championship contender today is knocked out early. Fredric Aasbø is knocked out.
All Jonathan had to do was stay behind him, which he did, so we lost 100%. It's been an exciting 2023. All done this year.
Good riddance. Good riddance, yes. Not the day. Not the day, not the year. Lots of stuff for me to figure out on a mental and driving side. I think also some setup ideology things to figure out in the off season, but it mostly starts here. So we'll take this on the chin and move on.
We've been slacking. I need to invest more in my ability to drive. I need to grow with the sport. Lots of things, lots of notes, lots of ideas I want to bring to the table and get better at. But first, before all of that, I need to put this all on the side for a little bit and reset and bring back the hungry Freddy from 10 years ago.
The weekend's not over, so it only matters every round that Ryan's doing at this point.
Taylor Hall, Ryan Tuerck, that's our next battle. Ryan Tuerck made 2 semifinals in a row. Here we go, Taylor Hall out front.
Drive into turn 1 like he's not there. He will light off and you'll be on his door.
Ryan Tuerck would love to get the win here at Irwindale. Oh, Taylor Hall gets into the wall.
Our car feels great, guys.
Ryan Tuerck gets the win. Are you ready to meet your top 16 drivers? This gentleman comes to us from New Hampshire. The Rockstar energy drink driver that is Ryan Tuerck. Ryan Tuerck, boom, jumps to the side. A little bit of wavering, drops down, does exceed that front bumper, the proximity.
This thing is tuned up, I gotta tell you. Holy f***.
Yeah, that could have gotten really ugly there.
I think you can go faster.
Copy that, biddies, copy that.
Ryan Tuerck out front.
Woo!
We've got contact. Dylan Hughes goes in the bumper, Ryan Tuerck.
It was just small contact with Dylan coming into inner 2, and I'm pretty sure that's what kind of capped off the win for us.
You want to go out there, frickin' do 2 laps, show your dominance, get the win, and move on to the next round.
Getting here to the Great 8. Ryan Tuerck would love to get a victory. They'd love to see that here at just such an iconic track. Right in front of the big Rockstar Energy Drink VIP area.
Take a deep breath, turn it around, go for that 100-point qualifying run.
Cheers in their cans for Ryan Tuerck, the Rockstar driver. Really dragging bumper on that wall. Score, and it's goal for Ryan Tuerck. And he finds himself in the Final 4 for 3 rounds in a row.
We found something on the car setup around St. Louis time, and then we were able to progress that into the rest of the year, which was a huge elevator for us and what we're capable of on track now. And we decided to pretty much just run that all the way to the ragged edge.
Run 1 of our first battle of the Final 4. Nick Novak, Ryan Tuerck.
Novak, he is running a similar style of drive as Forrest Wayne.
I'm good to go.
Ryan Tuerck in that Rain-X Toyota GR Corolla. You see the Rockstar energy drink on that back window, and we'll see it maybe on the podium. Nick Novak, high on the bank, settled. Ryan Tuerck, you see him kind of shimming his way. Oh, Ryan Tuerck goes into the wall.
I got lost in the smoke.
Bouncing off walls the whole season, and especially Irwindale. You come here, you're like, you don't hit the wall, you ain't driving hard enough.
We did our best, brother.
This was a must-win for Ryan Tuerck.
Thanks for the hustle, everybody. God damn it.
I really thought we were going to have that one. Just got lost in the smoke for that split second. God damn it. No champagne this year, not friggin' one sip of champagne.
I'm a driver, and I'm out there to drive for a podium. I am absolutely not satisfied with my 7th place finish this year in a championship.
What's the saying? Either you win or you learn. This season, I thoroughly learned. Looking back, we were able to really come out strong. We had some great podium results. We were in the championship hunt.
Fredric Aasbø gets the points lead.
I wondered how long this will last for. And then we came to Seattle, and we got a big reality check.
There is so much on the line here. Fredric Aasbø is knocked out, and that is huge.
Last year, I was able to turn it around. This year, it got worse.
Ryan Tuerck upsets Fredric Aasbø.
I knew we were done. After my loss in the top 32, Mario came over to me in tears. He was like, Freddie, The day you quit, I am also quitting. So fix your shit. Get your motivation back. Get your drive back. I got you. I know I'm replaceable. Any drifter in the world would like my seat. They'd like to be the driver of the Papadakis Supra, right? So to know that you're replaceable also means that you're vulnerable. But to hear the boys on the team saying that they still got my back, that, you know, says a lot.
Sometimes there's those days or those events where you just are really connected to your car and you do a lap, like Long Beach this year in qualifying. That kind of lap was really special to me. Everything clicked. Every single movement in the car just was like so dialed and so on point, and it felt absolutely effortless.
A damn near perfect score for Fredric.
I like to look at those kind of positive things that like brings good vibes and good energy. Once you start thinking about the bad shit, forget about it.
It's difficult. It's difficult to find where to draw the line and when to step away from this. I know that that decision is mine. The Papadakis Racing guys, they saw something in me back then when I was a nobody. They believed in me. They gave me the shot. They made me a champion. I owe everything in this sport to them. I am not done yet. From here on, the plan's already clear. I need to step away from this for a while. Forget about cars, go out there, get in shape, go surf, do something daring. I'm trying to reignite that fire.
I mean, the immediate goal is to win a goddamn championship so I can fucking retire. I still want it to happen. I still feel like I'm still at the top of my game, and the car is still progressing, and the team is still phenomenal. Like, I still have the drive and the motivation and a fire to want to win a championship. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to go out there and just absolutely freaking crush people.
Down, you're good to go.
And then put an exclamation point on my career like that. I have the best opportunity still with the GR Corolla, with Papadakis Racing,
to make it happen.
We know we have a lot of work to do. We all need to be on the same page, really charge forward, because that's what everybody else are doing. If we do all that successfully, we'll be back in championship winning form.